can be counted out. You cannot be disqualified. You've got to quit to end the match.
As soon as Bret and I started going, I'm tuned into the crowd. We've got them hooked right from the get-go.
There's a certain magic that comes out from two guys that are just professionals.
Bret Hart is spinning. Months and months of frustration on Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Two guys that could make really small things mean an awful lot.
These two men are battering each other.
The physicality just got that much more intense.
You can sense that something extraordinary is taking place.
All of a sudden, something Bret Hart would do, he would get booed. And Stone Cold, he's getting cheered.
He's almost got it. Sharpshooter. He's got it on. Can you imagine the pain that's rushing through Austin's body?
That match was just so iconic right from the moment it happened.
Austin never gave up.
Such a beautiful story.
Without Bret, I don't think you got Stone Cold.